Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Kapitel 3 Clemens Point oder Clemens' Punkt. Wenige Tage später. Du hast einen Goldbarren erhalten. Du kannst ihn bei einem Hehler für viel Geld verkaufen. Ja. Dann schauen wir uns unser neues Heim doch mal an. Dutch. Ja, das machen wir gleich. Ein bisschen Musik läuft auf jeden Fall schon mal. Guten Morgen. Hallo, hallo. Ja, lass uns doch einen Beitrag leisten. So, der Goldbarren ist $300 wert. Das könnten wir natürlich auch gleich investieren, ne? Ein bisschen. Oder wir behalten den erstmal. Komm, wir spenden erstmal. Spenden wir erstmal so die Kleinigkeiten, ne? Die wollen ja nicht immer übertreiben. Aber hier, $25 ist ja auch nicht schlecht. Und das erspart uns auch irgendwie die Mühe, dass wir jetzt einen Hehler finden müssen, bei dem wir das irgendwie verkaufen können. Ja, dann können ja auch mal ein kleines bisschen die Dreckarbeit machen, ne? So, $7. $5. $8, das wird doch, ne? Guck mal. Ja, wir sind noch nicht fertig. Wir haben jetzt $71 gespendet. Ja, das bringt uns wieder ein bisschen weiter. Also wir haben $92 in der Lagerkasse. Einmal kurz gucken, was die anderen so gemacht haben. Ein perfektes Biberfell für $2,50. Rote Beete, immer wieder gut. Etwas Geld. $5,83. Ja. Das ist okay. Aber wir waren noch nicht fertig. So, hier. Ein bisschen das haben wir noch. Nein, wir wollen Gegenstand spenden. Wir müssen ja auch nicht sagen, dass wir so viel Geld ausgegeben haben da beim Büchsenmacher. Das können wir alles nicht. Taschenuhr, die bringt ja nichts. So, das war's. So, nochmal $55 und da haben wir auch schon wieder $147. Das ist doch schön. So, das ist also Clemens sein Punkt. Kieran? Moin.
You behaving there, O'Driscoll?
I'm not no Driscoll, sir.
Sure. How are the horses?
Okay. I mean, well, but they could be better. I'm worried. They've been through a lot. If I had some burdock root, just a couple, I could knock up a poultice, could keep them well and cure some ailments.
Burdock root?
Yes, that works best.
Okay. If I see some, I'll bring it you.
Well, thank you, sir.
Klettenwurzel, überhaupt kein Problem. Wenn wir Klettenwurzel finden, dann natürlich. So, ich glaube, wir können tatsächlich nur zu Dutch gehen, ne? Dutch Van-der-Linde natürlich. Und wir haben keine Freunde. Nee, Valentine ist sowas von erledigt für uns. No place to go. Und wir haben tatsächlich auch nur Dutch, mit dem wir reden können. Und der würde uns gleich sagen, ach ja, läuft doch alles prima, ist alles super. Guck's dir an, das schönste Camp überhaupt. Und wenn wir jetzt ein bisschen still sind und wir ein bisschen Geld verdienen. Mach du das, Arthur. Ich bleib hier im Camp und ich rede einfach ein bisschen dumm vor mich hin und das wird halt schon. Ja.
How you doing, old friend? It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me.
Ein bisschen.
We lost
Nein,
back
nein, nein,
there.
nein.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's
Folge
nice
Dutch.
out.
Ja, okay.
Old Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Ist noch weit?
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go quick.
All right, gentlemen, let me show you how it's done.
Na komm.
Come on, girl. Coming past.
Okay, go.
So, ein kleiner Ausflug. Tschüss, José.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
A curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again. Thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Morning. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived. How well we have fought. Especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool.
Oh,
Da passiert doch bestimmt gleich was.
Hello, gentlemen. Well, look what the cat drug in.
Well, look who it is.
Bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out. This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It's good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep your guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
Habe ich schon erwähnt, dass wir ein schlechtes Pferd dabei haben?
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make it. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
Das hat bestimmt nicht.
Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. See if you can get alongside the train.
Klaro.
Get alongside that flat carriage. You think you can jump on there?
Natürlich.
Hey, why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother.
You are something else. God bastard! I didn't do nothing.
Ja, sowas nicht geplant. Ja, okay, da sind noch welche. Kein Problem. Und hopp. Und nochmal hopp. Und nochmal hopp. Ach, es bleibt doch einfach hier, Jungs.
Damn bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Okay. Ist einer noch?
Where you gonna run to? I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here.
Do we need to bother?
Let me go.
Can't do that.
Ah, ich will ja leider nicht umbringen.
Try at least. Tempting as it might be, do not kill him.
Werden wir nicht. Werden wir nicht.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well,
Alles in Ordnung.
I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Achso, aufheben müssen wir auch noch. Na gut.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts.
Das ist
They
aber
have
ein
an estate
großes Tabakfeld.
here.
Ich sag's nur.
Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
So, also Sheriff Gray und die Grays sind also erstmal die Guten. Naja, und wir dienen dem Gesetz, klar. Wir können ja sagen, wir arbeiten mit dem Gesetz, ne? Irgendwie. Manchmal.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House.
Hab das Gefühl, wir sind hier schon mal
Very
durchgegangen.
reputable saloon owned by the Gray family.
Ah ja.
We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Dann nehmen wir den jungen Mann mal mit.
Hey, fellas.
I can scarcely believe it.
Blötz hat ein bisschen breiigen Stuhl. Naja.
Mr. Gray! We got him. Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, falling out of rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents for some sense.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Ach ja.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right.
Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Fischen? Jetzt? Oh, warum nicht?
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kind of like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
They say this winter's gonna be a bad one again.
This says I've been banned from the saloon for what I done last night.
All right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Na, dann gehen wir jetzt mal fischen. Und ich glaube, wenn wir hier im Süden unterwegs sind, sollten wir uns auch nochmal ein neues Outfit zulegen. Also ein bisschen sommerlicher.
Yeah, okay.
Easy.
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Van-der-Linde. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Nee, mehr gibt es nicht zu erzählen. Gutes Gespräch, schöne Geschichte.
This is the spot. Down to the left there. I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Easy. Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these.
Nein, 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 wir wollen ja auch keinen Ärger und so. Also wir sind ja total unauffällige Leute. Ach ja.
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
Oh. I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon. Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
Well, what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
So, wollte gerade sagen, wie funktioniert das hier? Benutze um das Boot zu steuern und tippe auf um schneller zu rudern.
I think here's good.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Nimm die Angelrute in die Hand.
Don't be nervous.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better
Oh, wir nehmen was anderes.
chance of hooking something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. You got a bite. Now reel him in, Arthur.
So, das war die Kontrolle. Kein Problem, den holen wir.
Okay, that was a bite. Got him?
Und reinholen. Das ist eine lange Leine, mein Gott. Oh, der kämpft. Guck mal, der kämpft. Der kämpft. Komm, das sieht gut aus.
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella
Na, den behalten
we
wir.
once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that. Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
That's on the hook, Arthur.
Ja, wir haben schon wieder einen. Oh, das ist ganz großer. Hui.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We go out all the time.
Komm.
One day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out
Ein
of the blue,
Forellenbarsch. Oh,
Wesley
schlecht.
stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
Looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Fish on the line, Arthur. Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed a lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back to Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Ach komm,
Did I
einmal
ever
noch.
tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really? She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
I can only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
There we go.
Ich werde euch ja nichts, aber ich habe schon 3 Fische gefangen. Und ihr so? Ach, das ist ja niedlich, guck mal.
Well done.
Wieder 2 Kilo. Ach komm, den nehmen wir noch.
Pleased with that one.
Ja, also mir reicht's.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
So sieht das nämlich aus.
Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat, not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
They'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Hat der gerade wirklich gesagt, wir haben einen guten Fang gemacht? Ich meine, hast du das Fischlein gesehen?
Yes.
Und Dutch, der hat nur geredet, wie immer.
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. Free mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we three poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance us round, around, around, shall we?
All right. I think we gonna be okay. I know. I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your opinions, Leslie. Is that so? Yeah. Now make it
Hi there, Arthur.
And the first part of useful is not driving me insane with your